Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome once again to the eastern wing of the Stink Bug Works, where the evil Dr. Jet has been busy inventing things and making stuff. Today, I'm working on Fred, and look a here, look a here, look a here. This has arrived. This is the rake, the leaf rake, if you wish, that's going to go onto Fred. And you're wondering, how is Fred going to push that? Fred has a pointed nose. How's that going to attach? And here's the plan, boys and girls. Here's the plan. I have this piece of G10 with a couple of stainless steel 440 bolts sticking through it. I'm going to establish a center line here and install this from underneath with epoxy and Cabosil mixed up to where it's a paste, so I can just stick that on from underneath, let it cook off, and it'll be dry. And I have these nice nylon 440 wing nuts that I can use to attach anything. And to this deck, I'm going to attach a sheet of G10. Now, here's a problem I think I'm going to face, and here's my solution. This thing is not light. I doubt that it's going to float. And I don't have a whole lot of boat up here. All the flotation's back here. It's just, it comes to a point there. So, in order to compensate for all this additional weight up front, I think I'm going to add floats to the device that attaches, just enough to compensate for the weight of the lawn rake. So here's the plan. The lawn rake comes with these mounting sleeves. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this off at an angle to be hydrodynamic. Actually, I'm going to use a different piece of EPP. This one's all messed up. Then I'm going to bore a hole in here long enough to put this tube, and I'll plug this in so it won't be, and I'll attach this in here with that expanding polyurethane glue. And then using contact cement. Contact cement is actually a structural glue in applications like this. I can attach this EPP to the G10 piece that'll go across here, so it'll have the mounting in here, and then with careful measurement and procedures, I'll be able to drill a hole through the G10 into here, and through there, and I can have a little pin on a lanyard that will just be there, and that will attach the entire leaf rake to the floats. And the floats will compensate for the additional weight of the leaf rake. Now, here's something cool. The leaf rake actually is hinged. And as you go up under a boat, the boat hits that upper piece and it lifts the boat up, and because you have enough thrust, the boat will be making a wake in front of it, and it'll flip the boat over. If it doesn't flip the boat over, you just use it as a normal pusher. But because of this cool little design that does this, in many cases, it'll flip the boat upright. One of the things you have to do is have a lot of thrust, and look at the size of that outlet compared to the size of this boat. This sucker's going to run on 4S, and it's got a way torquey motor, so I'm thinking it's going to have more than enough oomph to push the victim and cause it to rotate. So there's the plan for the rescue attachment for Fred. I will come up later with the siren attachment, and since the siren has wires, I think I'm going to have a waterproof plug. Remember now, humans aren't in here, so it doesn't need windshields. This is a drone. It doesn't need windows. So I may have plugs in here that I can wire the siren to. Or I could put plugs up here in the upper deck and plug into that. We'll just have to see, but I'll make some sort of waterproof plug using some 2mm bullet connectors. I can put the female sides in there and make them watertight. So you're just plugging into holes in the deck, and it'll be marked red and black. It'll probably match this, so you'll know red's on this side and black's on that side. So anyway, boys and girls, I thought I would give you an update since this cool little device has arrived. I got it from H&M in Germany, and this may be the last one. I don't know. But this is sure a cool device, and with a little bit of engineering, somebody could make one. I mean, these are just CNC cut parts and standard issue carbon fiber rods, and I think these T connectors are kite connectors of some sort. So this could be easily duplicated. Although the price from Germany wasn't bad. Shipping's kind of a killer, but I had other stuff shipped with it, so the shipping was amortized across several different items, so I managed to compensate for that a bit. So there you go, boys and girls. Just a little update from the Stink Bug Works. Until next time, jet out.